What's going on, my trainer club? Today we are going to check out the top counters for the Tornadus Therian counter guide in Pokemon Go, so you can hopefully get 100% IV, a good one, know how to take it down fast. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited to switch over from Thundurus into Tornadus Therian form in Pokemon Go? I think it is a big shakeup as far as the look of this Pokemon. Let me know which of the Therian forms in the comments below are you guys most excited for. So without further ado, we're gonna start getting into the counters to make sure you guys know exactly what's going on for Tornadus in Pokemon Go. The Therian Tornadus is gonna be with us from Tuesday, March 30th, which is today at 10 a.m. local time, all the way until April 13th at 10 a.m. This Pokemon is going to be an all-flying type Pokemon, which means it's going to have 3 weaknesses. The 3 weaknesses are going to be Rock, Ice, and Electric. And it also, just a reminder, did get a move shakeup, as we have seen a lot of the Pokemon in the past get different moves. So there's definitely a little bit in there that we're gonna have to plan around. And then it's going to resist double resistant to ground, and then single resistant to bug, fighting, and grass. And as far as the 100% IV maxed out, it's going to be 36-35, so it has gone up a decent amount. It does have an attack value of 238, which is its highest. So if you guys do want to see where this Pokemon ranks in general, you guys can check out my Therian versus Incarnate form up here, which then leads us into the 100% IV. So this Pokemon, under normal condition, only gets boosted in 1 condition, which is not going to be here. 1837 for the 100% IV at level 20, and then boosted, weather boosted, which is going to be in the windy weather because it's a flying type. It's going to be at a level 25 100% IV at 2296. And for anybody out there asking, is it going to have a shiny? It will not have a shiny, as did the Thundurus in the Therian form. No shiny. This one is a first time launch in Pokemon Go as the new form. It does not have a shiny, which is then going to take us into the moveset of this Pokemon. So number 1, it's going to have a shakeup like we talked about. So for fast moves, it's going to have Gust and Astonish. So that is going to be a flying type move as well as a ghost type move, and Gust is a pretty decent move as well. And then as far as the charge moves, it does get 4. It does get Heat Wave, Focus Blast, Hurricane, as well as Psychic Combination. So it does get some pretty unique movesets in there. And the charge moves hit relatively hard, except if they are going to resist it. So that is something that we are gonna have to take into account, being that we do have a fire fast move in there, and we do have an ice type counter in there as well. Which then is gonna lead us into how many trainers is it going to take down this Pokemon. So according to Pokebattler, it's gonna be 2.08. So with weather boosted and maxed out Pokemon, I do think that a duo would be possible. It will be quite close. I'm excited to see people try that out. We may even try one out as well, which is exciting. And then also, that's now gonna lead us into the counters, guys. Are you guys ready? We're gonna start off with the Shadow counters as always first. So the number 1 counter is going to be Shadow Raikou with Thunder Shock and Wild Charge. This Pokemon is gonna take 548 seconds as the number 1 counter to take down this Pokemon, and it's going to have 21 deaths. And then we have the Shadow Zapdos with the Thunder Shock and the Thunderbolt combination, followed by the Shadow Electivire with Thunder Shock and Wild Charge. And then we have the Mega Manectric, which will lead us out of the Shadows and into the non-Shadows and Megas included as far as these Pokemon counters go. So the first non-Shadow Pokemon is going to be Mega Manectric. This Pokemon is pretty tanky, and since it is a Mega, it's going to boost all the electric type counters that are in our party. As far as the time to win goes, it's going to be 595 seconds with 25 deaths on this Pokemon, which is then going into the most recent Pokemon that we have had. It is going to be the Therian form of the Thundurus in Pokemon Go. This Pokemon is going to be 601 seconds, Volt Switch and Thunderbolt combination with a total of 24 deaths. So as far as the moveset go, let's take a break for a second. I just want to let you guys know, number 1, Heat Wave as well as Focus Blast are going to hit all of the rock types as well as all of the ice types pretty hard. They are going to be weak to that move. So that's why you're seeing a ton of electric Pokemon in the top counters. A lot of you guys may be like, what about Rhyperior? What about Regirock? What about other rock type Pokemons? What about Rampardos? Guys, that is why we are not seeing any of these Pokemon in here as far as the tops go, because these Pokemon are gonna be pretty much equally as strong, but they don't have 2 moves that they could be weak to. Well, 1 move for the Focus Blast for the rock and the ice type. And then as far as the Heat Wave go, it's only gonna be effective against the ice type, which would mean the ice type is going to be weak to 2 of these specials, which is probably not really the best place to be. But if you guys do see these Pokemon populating your parties, that would mean that you can use them, because probably more than likely, hopefully the auto selector isn't fooling you, not gonna have these specials. In counter spot number 3, we have Zekrom with Charge Beam and Wild Charge. And next, in counter spot number 4, we have Smackdown Rock Wrecker Comday move on the Rhyperior. This Pokemon is going to be weak to Focus Blast, so during those conditions, you gotta watch out. But without those conditions, it's only having 19 deaths, which is pretty good. And then next, we have the Thundershock and Wild Charge on the Raikou, non-Shadow. It actually has more deaths because it takes longer to beat this Pokemon because it's not quite as strong, which then is going to lead us into another Mega, which is going to be Mega Ampharos. So Ampharos does boost up on these Pokemon, and being that it's a combined Dragon type, same with Zekrom, it is going to have some resistances out there as well, which is going to help us out. It is going to resist Fire and Flying, so it's not going to resist the Focus Blast, unfortunately, because it doesn't have the Flying type Dragon combination. And as far as the moveset, it's going to be Volt Switch and Zap Cannon. And then next we have Rampardos with Smackdown and Rock Slide. This Pokemon is good. It is going to be weak to Focus Blast, one-hit KO immediately, but beyond that, it's going to resist the flying, and it's going to have 36 deaths over the lifetime, so do be cautious using Rampardos. And then non-Shadow Electivire with Thundershock and Wild Charge. And then Zapdos with the Thundershock and Thunderbolt combination. Thundershock is the raid move for everybody out there that does not know that. And then we have Magnezone with Spark and Wild Charge. This Pokemon will be weak to Focus Blast, so do be careful there. And then we have Terrakion with Smackdown and Rock Slide combination. And then we have Abomasnow with Powder Snow and Weather Ball. Be careful with this Pokemon. It is going to be weak to the Focus Blast, double weak to the Fire move, which is a problem. I would not use this Mega if you have the Manectric or you have the ability to go after the Ampharos. And then we have Mamoswine with the Powder Snow and the Avalanche combination, followed by the Luxray with Spark and Wild Charge. So if you guys do want to pause here, check out any of the other counters that are going to be going on. They are going down on the list. The times to win are going up, as well as the deaths are going up, or an inverse relationship, but something's going up and making it not an effective counter. So that's why staying towards the top. Obviously these Shadow Pokemon are doing really well in this category. So if you guys have been waiting to power up some type of Shadow Pokemon, maybe like a Raikou, it has been populating the top for quite a while. Shadow Zapdos is always populating the top when electric types are called to. So if you guys do have a good one, you can do so. Or if you're catching a good one right now, one good way to do so would be to catch a weather boosted one in the rainy weather for the Zapdos if you guys are choosing to go after this one. And we will check out to see if you can stock up on the Giovanni Super Rocket Radars to see if you can get multiple of one as opposed to having to catch this Shadow Zapdos if you guys don't want to. Which is then going to lead us into the weather conditions. So as far as the weather conditions go, we do have sunny weather. Sunny weather is going to boost the heat wave. So against any ice type Pokemon, that is a no-go. Mega Abomasnow, a definite no-go. As far as the partly cloudy weather, it's going to boost all of our rock type Pokemon, so that's going to be advantage to us, but be careful of that Focus Blast. Then moving onwards, we are now going to go into the cloudy weather. So cloudy weather is going to boost the Focus Blast. It's going to be very powerful during that time. And then we're going to move into the rainy weather. Rainy weather is great because it's boosting all of our electric type Pokemon. So if a duo is possible, it will be during this time frame, which is then going to take us into the snowy weather. So snowy weather is going to boost the ice types. Ice types are going to be weak to Focus Blast, as well as the Heat Wave moveset, so be careful using them, but this is a great time to use those Pokemon if it does not have that moveset. And then finally, two more. We have the Ghost. So the Ghost is going to be boosted in the foggy weather. Foggy weather is going to boost Astonish, not really that big of a deal, but then it is going to also go into windy weather. Windy weather is going to boost the Tornadus all the way to level 25, which is beneficial. It's going to boost all of the flying type movesets, which is not really that big of a deal because most of these Pokemon are neutral or they are going to resist the flying type moves, and it does get Gust and Hurricane combination, which is a pretty good flying type combination moveset. So what would be the ideal parties? Honestly, guys, ideal parties would be any type of electric type Pokemon, as you did see in the top counters. They are not going to be weak to any of the movesets. Most of the time, they're not really resisting any of the movesets either, but it is still good to have those Pokemon because they are not weak. So beyond that, if you are choosing to use something like Rhyperior, do be careful of the Focus Blast. If you choose to use any ice type Pokemon, be careful of the Heat Wave and the Focus Blast. But beyond that, we are going to get into it. So I appreciate you guys being here, likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.